Today we will learn a technique that will help us meditate, the meditation glitter jar. Meditation is intended to purify the mind, to bring it to a state of tranquility and awareness. Meditation is called the great teacher because it teaches us to get to know ourselves, which in turn helps us understand and have great compassion for others. The greater your understanding, the more flexible, compassionate, and tolerant you can be. Meditation can help us meet the ups and downs of our life. This great teacher has a couple of parts. One is concentration, which allows you to focus. You could focus on many things, but most time we start with focusing on our breath. There's no special tools to buy, and we can always focus on our breath no matter where we go. The other part is mindfulness, which lets us know when our mind has drifted from our focus. It also teaches us to label these drifting thoughts as thinking, and when we notice them, we gently bring them back to the object of our focus. Other examples of concentration is to focus on a candle, in particular on its flame. It is sometimes called trataka. You focus on the flame, keeping your eyes open until they water, then close and let them rest. Another one is to focus on a fruit you like. Think about any different varieties that you have tried. Think of the different tastes, the touch, the smell, color, weight, history, health benefits, and so on. An example of focusing on a benefit or intent may be that you feel a cold coming on, and you imagine that the cold is someone you're racing against, and you run past the cold, and you win. A lot of us are familiar with guided imagery. Most of us can imagine ourselves in a stress-free setting. This allows our body to relax and we can concentrate more fully. Please remember that no matter what aspect of meditation we're doing, we need to practice every day. It is better to do this practice for a few seconds or a few minutes a day every day than a longer practice once a week. I hope this glitter jar will help you in accomplishing this. As you practice with this glitter jar, remember that the glitter represents your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. The glitter settling to the bottom of the jar represents your mind also settling. If possible, practice mindful breathing as the glitter settles. The goal is not to rid yourself of thoughts, feelings, and urges, rather to learn not to react to them. Try not to focus on how much time you spend meditating or being mindful. Just be in the moment. Hello, my name is Nadja Miller. I'm a librarian here at Toms River. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to construct a meditation glitter jar. If you signed up for this class, in your kit you will receive written instructions, an 8-ounce jar, and some glitter. To start with, you take your jar and you put in about a third way. You fill it up with warm water. You don't want it too cold or too hot, just warm. You take your glitter and put it in. I usually use about 1 tablespoon, but you could choose to use more or less. Next, you need to add either corn syrup, white glue, or glycerin. I found corn syrup to be the least temperamental of the three. With the other two, you might have to work on the proportions to make it flow at the rate you would like. I usually put about 3 tablespoons, but know that you could put 2 or 4. You decide how fast or how slow you would like the glitter to gently settle into the bottom of your jar. I usually like to add a drop of 2 dish liquid. Doesn't matter which brand. This prevents glitter to clump. At this time, you can choose to put food coloring. Just make sure you only put a drop or two, otherwise the water becomes too opaque. Fill it up some more with warm water. Leave about an inch of headspace. You want to be able to shake your jar. And then you put the lid on tightly. If you feel you need to make it more tight, you could always put Gorilla Glue or use a glue gun to make sure it stays completely sealed. And then you shake and you watch the glitter fall. It should be about 30 seconds to a minute. You can decide how fast or how slow you would like to do it. Try to have it at eye level. So maybe put it on top of something and just gently watch it fall. Thank you for watching. You might want to try this meditation with your meditation jar. Place the jar in front of you. If possible, it should be at eye level. This jar represents your mind. The liquid is clear and all the glitter is sitting at the bottom. The jar is calm. This is your mind when you're feeling calm, alert, balanced, and rested. Your mind is clear and you're thinking clearly. Take a deep breath and think about where you are in this present moment. Right here, right now, without judgment. Notice what you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel. This is a present moment of awareness. You're paying attention to the present moment in a particular way that is on purpose and without judging or reacting. Shake the jar and watch the glitter swirl around in the jar. Each piece of glitter in this jar represents a thought, feeling, memory, story, a to-do list, a due date tomorrow. Think of the jar as your mind when you have strong feelings or many thoughts swirling around in your head. This can create stress in your body and shallow, quick breathing. It's hard to focus. You may react quickly or say something without thinking. It's easy to start blaming and judging yourself and others. You might feel tension in your body. Now let's see what happens to your mind when you just sit quietly for a minute and breathe slowly, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. If a new thought comes to your mind, distracting, you label it thinking, and being gentle with yourself, simply go back to focusing on your breath. Watch the glitter in the jar slowly falling. The water in the jar becomes clearer as the glitter rests at the bottom of the jar. Notice if there's any change in your body and in your mind. Does the mind in the jar match the mind in your head? It might not. It takes practice. If your eyes are still open, gently close if it feels appropriate. Bow your head and thank yourself for taking this moment for self-care. It is a simple practice, but not always easy to do. With daily practice, you will quickly get better at it. Thank you for joining us.
Support public libraries. Like, share, and subscribe for more great videos.